It was February in 1981, and Ken Melrose, then a vice president for the company, was asked to take over leadership. Toro was at bankruptcy's door. Under Ken's leadership, we not only survived, but thrived as he built a culture based on people values and trust. I knew Ken back in 1981, having first met in 1978 when we journeyed down some whitewater rivers together. No one knew he would go on to become the greatest leader in this company's 100-plus year history. Along the way, he was an incredible mentor and friend to me and to our family.
Ken came to our wedding in 1985. He was the first, besides Mike and I, to hold our firstborn. He is the godfather to our youngest son. He is part of the family.
Ken published his book, Making the Grass Greener on Your Side, in 1995, a CEO's journey to leadership by serving. Ken was a leader driven by principle. He was truly a servant leader who cared about his people and did everything he could for them. He's a great role model for all of us. So Tammy and I are very pleased to be part of this effort, along with the Toro Company and the University of St. Thomas, to honor Ken for all he's done for Toro, for the University of St. Thomas, for our community. He's a very good person. For me, Ken will always be the person who took Toro in 1981 and began the transformation. We were at bankruptcy's door when he was tapped to take over, and we literally went through a survival period, day by day, week by week, month by month, before we were back on firm ground.
What he was able to do, the strength he had, the wisdom he had, were superb.
Principled leadership is really what Ken Melrose was all about. What is extraordinary is that it was not oriented about top-down leadership. It was about this concept of servant leadership and the leader serving the team and serving the company.
His philosophy of how you grow a company was to trust your people, to make use of the talents that they brought to the table, and to get out of their way. And that's the servant leadership idea.
He says, servant leadership is all about you. It's being the water carrier for those who pledge to get their jobs done. It's taking responsibility when things go wrong and giving credit to others when things go right, with trust being the bedrock of the organization's culture. That's Ken.
If you have people who care and are engaged, then they will serve the customer well. And if you serve the customer well, then shareholders will be well cared for. It doesn't start with the shareholders, it starts with the people of the company. And I think that Ken was always that ethical leader, but he just carried that message out as it became, I guess, more needed. Many universities, particularly the business curriculum, didn't teach ethics 20 years ago.
His personal mission and St. Thomas's mission were very much in alignment. The Opus College of Business is devoted to the conviction that you can bring ethics and excellent business leadership together as a unified reality.
We could not be more pleased to team up with the Mike and Tammy and the Hoffman Family Foundation to contribute to honor Ken Melrose with the University of St. Thomas and the Center for Principled Leadership because of his impact on the Toro Company, on Mike Hoffman, and many of us as leaders, and we are honored to be able to honor him.
My vision is that the center become a global leader in showing and demonstrating the power of ethical cultures and its ability to build successful, robust business models based on a foundation of ethical principles.
his reputation and his legacy to business ethics in practice is enormous.
This will provide really a legacy forever that would be consistent with Ken's philosophy. The Toro Company is incredibly pleased to be part of that as well.
And so I think the University of St. Thomas and the Melrose Center for Principled Leadership was to accomplish a goal of bringing to the world more principled servant leaders that demonstrate good judgment, and the world would be a better place for that.